Welcome back to Theresthattarot. The fuck? Sorry about that. Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Welcome to this collective reading. I gotta get back.
Zahnarzt, was macht dir zu schaffen? Entdecke Leo-Rang-Klassik mit der beruhigenden Kraft der Passionsblume für mehr Ruhe und Gelassenheit. Bewahre deine Ruhe. Nix Leo-Rang. Zu Risiken und Nebenwirkungen lesen Sie die Packungsbeilage und fragen Sie Ihre Ärztin, Ihren Arzt oder in Ihrer Apotheke.
Sorry, y'all. I know that is so loud. Damn. Shut up. Hey, y'all. Testing 1, 2. All right. I'm gonna get it together. Hey, Ingrid. What's up, everybody? Hey, Sean. Be safe now. Hey, T Rose. Hey, Simi. Hey, LaMichael. Hey, Mary Mish. Hey, Charles. Hey, Tara. Hey, of Light and Dark. Hey, Frina. Hey, Miss McCray. Hey, taking it a day at a time. What is this? Oh, shit. Where did I put that? Okay. Hey, Juanita. This reading could be about someone in their 20s. Or something about 20s. Something could have been happening since your 20s. I don't know. I'm just getting that. This one's for the youngins. Let's see what's going on. Who's talking shit about you? I felt like this needed to be a collective message. Hey, the brats. The brat cats. Hey, Danny. Who is this message about? Mary Mish. Thank you, Mary Mish. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. You just touched my heart. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I miss y'all. I miss you too. Were you here for what's today? Y'all, my days have been thrown off the entire week. Today's Thursday, right? I miss you too, Mary Mish. Who is fucking shit? You just got back to normalcy? Ooh, this person got a lot to say to you. Okay, it's like they feel a lot that they haven't said. If you have this person blocked or you're just not talking to them, I feel like even if they was around you, they would hold back a lot of what they want to say to you. This person, they blame you. Period. This is somebody who blames you. For what? I don't know. This is someone who missed an opportunity with you. I think this person thinks more on the negative side. And it's not that to call them a negative person, but just like in any given situation, they would be the one that's like, oh, I don't know if it's going to work. You know, between the two of you, I feel like you would be half full, they would be half empty. But I think maybe this works for the two of you. Because I mean, we need yin and yang. So let's see. I just want to let you know who talking shit about you, because that was the title that I got. That was the message that I got. Like, this is a big ordeal for somebody. Like, something is pretty. This, yeah. Somebody's mad at you. Somebody's mad at you. I think it's because you just let go of this. You stopped investing in something. You stopped showing up. You stopped arguing about it, talking about it, explaining. Um, Sitting in that like indecisive space. You stopped caring. Even if your heart still feels something for this person, you stopped. You know, it's not coming out of your heart. If that makes any sense. Like, you keeping whatever feelings to yourself. This could be an earth sign or a water sign, and they really regret being so, or like not taking accountability for this situation, like not taking some kind of control over the situation. This is like the type of energy I'm getting is like, if we're in a group of people, or we're hanging out with a group of friends or something like that, and somebody says something that I know hurts you. Like, we just talked about this thing that you're sensitive about, and somebody just brings it up in a way that insults you, and I see that it hurt you, and I just don't say nothing about it. It's like this person, they didn't stand for you. They didn't, you know. It's like you just let them talk about me. You let this happen, you know. And I wouldn't have done you like that. I've never done you like that, as a matter of fact. And I feel like this is the kind of energy I'm getting. This person down bad right now. This person is, it's like running out of options, running out of choices. This person is feeling tapped out. This is like a big reality check happening for somebody right now. What made you pull out so? Because I feel like, bonjour. I feel like you really pulled out. Damn, Wheel of Fortune. I think it was just time. I mean, if this person snaked you, yes. If they carry the energy, because sometimes you can know well before a person snakes you, if they even the type. And I feel like you may have picked up on that too. What was pushing you to move though? Some of you weighed the good and the bad, you know. Some of you asked the questions. Some of you really did your due diligence, your research. Maybe you bought a tarot card reading. Maybe you just popped in and got a little $15 question. Whatever you did, it was enough for you to make your decision. Okay. And I really feel like you made it from a place. I feel like you were patient with somebody. You held on. And you held back with this person, okay? You maintain your virtues throughout the experience. I feel like you don't feel bad. Like, the way that you handle the situation, you really don't have nothing to feel bad about. You were patient with this person. You tried, you held on, you held back. I feel like you protected this person's ego as well. And you maintained your virtues throughout you stayed true to yourself throughout the experience. So you deserve to be free. That's what it sounds like to me. This person name could be Leon. Somebody could be mixed, or you could have like a whole lot going on in your blood, like a mutt. Y'all could be a mutt, like me. So now you back to work. What What was you supposed to do? I really like the energy that you're in because it's very matter of fact. It's like it's not like I didn't tell you. That's what I feel like. Feel like your energy is at. It looks fair to me. Now, if you're not, is this them? It'd be different if you. Is that you? To hold on to this is to hate yourself. Quite literally. And that may sound drastic, but it's like sometimes we allow things because I love him or I love her, you know. We've been together for da 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 however many years. But then there are some people who are like, you're not gonna talk to me like that. I do not accept. I do not accept the way that you just thought you was about to treat me. And there are some people that's it. One chance, one call, that's all. I think you are somewhere in the middle of that. I think you're somewhere in the middle of that. And it's healthy. I like it because I don't want you to feel no kind of way like, oh well, did I leave some? You definitely left in time because had you stayed in this situation, ooh. You know how you said, what is it? It's a quote, and I'm gonna try. Hey, KK. If you always look at happiness as a future thing, then it'll always be a day away or something like that. You would have been constantly looking and hoping and wishing for something that would always be happening tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like staring at something, being forced to stand at the window of something that you want and not being able to buy it. But you got to stand there. And the most painful part about this is you two get along. You two get along. Like there's a lot of happiness when you two are together. But there's like this is like frolicking through the daisies, picking the sunflowers. Oh, let's get some ice cream. Ah, let's go to the beach. Kumbaya. And then boom, abuse. You're cheating on me. Like, imagine having a perfect day with somebody that you like have so much fun with, like you love this person so much, and yes, they're doing this with someone else. You know what I mean? Like this would have crushed you. This would have crushed you. So if you got out before this, then this is what you know what I mean? Oh, y'all fell for the okadoke. Oh, you almost did. There are people that possess good energy or they have like a fun, there's a thing, and sometimes we can, and some people are just talented. Okay. Sometimes you got to watch out for the talented one. I'm speaking from experience. Okay. You gotta watch out for that. You gotta make sure what's the talent and what's the character. Who is this that I'm dealing with here? Okay. You gotta make sure about that. Did y'all hear about the girl who's getting a divorce because she kissed Usher? She kissed Usher at the concert, and she going through a divorce because her husband said, her husband said, "You ain't never kissed me in public." That's crazy for one. That's crazy for two. Okay, that's fucked up for three. That's just so crazy, right? Crazy. You ain't never kissed your husband, but you know. I tell you, honey. Some people get married for the reason that people used to get married back in the day. Okay, marriage wasn't about love back in the day. Survival of the damn fittest. That's what it was about. Who can we have the children with, and who gonna take care of the house, and who gonna do? Who gonna do? That's what marriage used to be about. You with this person would have had all of the frolicky, oh my god, let's go get flowers. I don't know, it's just something so, it's like so beautiful, and then it just like out of nowhere, like when you're watching a movie and they're having such a like, they're singing in the car, la 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 la, boom, that's this person causes devastation. Okay, they cause devastation, and it's like for what? So damn, I mean, y'all would have had kids and everything. Oh God, like there's so much happiness here, and the thing about it is, it's genuine. But the thing about the girl kissing Usher at the concert, Usher's marriage is still intact. You know what I'm saying? Usher's marriage is still intact after that. This person's other connection would still be intact too after they devastate you. Would it even have been public between the two of you? Because it's given a lot of emotions. Let's go back to the talented people. Talented people can get you in trouble. Talented people. Look at who was the other one? Kiki Palmer. Almost tore her shit down. His relationship was still intact though. So this person, you know what? This person is good. If some of y'all were dealing with an Usher, and there's no shade to, we love Usher, honey. We love Usher, okay? But just in the context of this, what we're talking about. You said Usher is crazy though. And she said she wasn't married at all. The story is hilarious either way. We're gonna stick with the story. But some of y'all we're dealing. Let's say you got a Usher, and mind you, their relationship, and maybe that was the boom. Oh my God, you're in a relationship. How the hell did you have time for all of this? That's the talent. That's the talent. We don't know how well it's going with whoever their person is or whatever like that. But I mean, how well could it be going? You know what I mean? This is when, if this is your story, this is when you like with anything else, if you smoke cigarettes and you got a 10-hour flight, you're gonna have to figure out how to calm yourself down. you know, you're not gonna be able to smoke for a while. And you just got to go ahead and wean yourself off of that thing. It is what it is. You find out you're pregnant, you're gonna have to figure it out. This is the boom. This person, whatever they got going on, that's the boom. And now you have to figure it out. Survival of the fittest. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what it's given. Like, I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you here. There's no shortcut when it comes to protecting yourself and recovering. and you can come out on top. You just got to move with the flows. You got to, as I was talking about, when I named my series on members as the wheel turns, it's the good and the bad. As the wheel turns, you go through the good and the bad, and you have these checkpoints. And this is the stuff that we talk about in these readings. This is the shift that you experience in the readings. Um, you know, what we talking about in October is not going to be what we talking about in July, and whatever, right? And it's a game of chess. You have to learn how to play. And this is not one of them situations that should take you down. This is what they do. Okay? And either you're going to be one of the people who it devastates, you're going to be one of the people who get to take pleasure in their talent and get what you need to move the hell on. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay? Or, or you're going to be the motherfucker doing it. And sometimes you are. So it's like, I don't know. This is a different reading. But if you're going to choose any route, don't choose devastation. You said you did get pregnant. He stuck around 2 years. I refuse to wait anymore. That's when boom happened, and he's been gone ever since. But baby, lesson learned. Okay. And that's a part of the will too. And sometimes it feel like, well, what the hell is going on, and how the hell did I get myself into this situation? And sometimes you have to ask again, and then it gets bad, and then it gets good, but it's always gonna get good again. If you moving with it, you got to. Some of y'all look. Side note, some of y'all look really good under your clothes. Some of y'all look better with your clothes off. I don't know. Maybe that's what this person thinks. But let's kind of get into this, okay? He said, time to shake your body. You might as well. Somebody gonna have something to say regardless. Somebody, it's it's giving whatever. Okay? It's giving whatever. Why did we name this reading Talking Shit? Your intuition. The red flags you ignore will come back to bite you later. Keep your distance. If you've already distanced yourself from whatever, whomever, this is asking you to keep it. Who is this? For some of you, this could be different people. For some of you, it could be the same person. Whoever this is, they will actually want your attention. I'm hearing something about allergies. Some of y'all could be dealing with allergies. This person could deal with allergies, or there could be like something sinusy with this person. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it's, just nasally a little bit. This person's voice. He said allergic to BS. You don't have no sound, Sean? Can everybody else hear me? Okay. All right. You don't have to be mean or anything like that. You just have to mean what you say. If that hurts people, what can you do? You know what I mean? Because at some point, they're going to mean what they say to you. And you have to stay true to yourself. You really do. And that doesn't mean that, everything must go and everybody who ever disagrees with you, or, like, don't take it overboard. But If it's to the point where you are ruining the quality of my life, you gotta go. I gotta go. Somebody gotta go. One of us is leaving. And again, there was someone else in this situation. For y'all, there was someone in the middle of this anyway. Maybe someone wanted you to give them more time, you know. Somebody could be getting advice from a woman, and that's exactly what they need, yeah. Whether they're getting advice about a man or a woman, for some reason, the advice that someone's getting from a woman is right on the money. We're gonna see what they're saying about you. You could be getting advice from a woman, and she's telling you no. She's telling you no. Some of y'all talking to y'all auntie or something like that. They could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Is here. Is that it? What else? Is that it? This person, you will hear from them if you haven't heard from them. This person could gamble, or there could be something with their finances or something. Either they have like some kind of addiction when it comes to their finances, or they have an addiction that affects their finances. There's something like that going on with this person. But if you're at a distance, there's a reason for that. Some of y'all don't even know the disaster that you've avoided. Some of y'all don't even know the bullet that you have dodged. This person need a woman in their life. I don't know what it is about a woman, because now Heart of a Woman is playing by Summer Walker. That's crazy. It's like I talked it up. Hell, the only thing that could be saving this person is the heart of a woman, for real, to be honest, because women, as much as they have been made to be something that just, I don't know, as much as women have suffered throughout history, I mean, what would this world be without a woman? The way that we care, I mean, who even deserves it? You know what I mean? When we really care, when there's no motive, when there's no angle, when there's no words. There's no words for the pureness in a woman's heart, right? And I feel like this is someone who is able, because like I said, this is someone who is able to bring up a lot of happiness in you, right? The two of you have a lot of happiness together, and that could be like a talent that this person has. And it's not that they tried to do it. Some people they have a talent for making people feel good. They have a talent for bringing inner life into the room. This could be one of those people. You could be one of those people. It could be you. And it's something that they're able to create, possibly with women, whether this is a man or a woman. They've been carried by women, whoever this is. They've been carried because women care. And the thing about that is there'll always be someone who will. So if you are like, oh, is this person gonna change and blah and blah 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 blah. And this is the same for women. If this is the other way around, this could be a woman, and this could be about men, because when a man truly loves you, it's different. When a man really loves, and it's nothing that's coming from a yucky place. This ain't trauma. This ain't none of that. This is like when a man really loves a woman, that shit different. Okay. So it could go either way. Everybody's included, right? And there'll always be someone younger, normally younger, fresh. They don't know this person. There'll always be someone else. So it's like if you're waiting for somebody to change or wondering if it's going to happen in a timeline in which you can see in a tarot card reading this weekend, don't waste your time. That's not how energy works anyway. That's not how life works anyway. That person probably gonna get knocked across their head the next 6 years from now. It could have already happened and you just don't even know it. It could be happening now. But the point is, don't wait on that. Go live your life. Take from the experience what you got from it. And go do something better. Who knows if this person's going to learn or whatever. If you waste your time wondering if people get the message, imagine if, I don't know why I'm getting Bob Marley, but he was just such a messenger in his lifetime. Imagine if he walked around knocking on everybody's door, asking them, did you understand the lyrics when I was saying in Buffalo Soldier? Did you understand that part? I just wanted to know. That's how it is when you expect somebody to learn their lesson. And, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't use tarot for that either. That's why I want this channel to be a place where we just chill. We talk about a few things. We open each other's minds. And then we wrap it up, Not too much. We'll find out the rest on the next episode. We're not going to sweat too much. And this situation is one of those. Let it go. If you haven't already. When they come back, when you hear from this person, because I do feel like this person may reach out to you, I just pull some advice to see what you should do. And then we're going to see what the hell they been saying, child. We want to know. No matter what you think you want to do with this person, even if you wanted to reconcile with this person, right? I feel like a lot of you right now, you just don't know what you want to do or what you would do if you saw this person again or heard from this person or whatever. But by the time that you do, it won't even matter how you feel, or if you wanted to get back with this person, it wouldn't even matter because you would be different by the time this person come back around anyway. You can't have the same response as you would have while you were still heartbroken by this person, or while you're still just in the energy where you would work things out or something like that. You won't be who you are anymore by the time this person come back around, and they gonna hate that. It's gonna crush this person. But you won't be able to unsee it. And it's not that they won't be attractive or anything like that, but you know what it's like when you run into somebody where it's like, damn, I was really in love with you, huh? And you just don't see it no more. What is this person saying about you? Yeah, 34 minutes. You said he needs a woman to provide for him. Good. This person may feel like you only gave them a very small piece of your heart. This person may act like, I don't know. I feel like they've said that you were controlling. Or maybe you tried to force like your way on this person. Or that you use like some sort of force to get what you want. This person, it's like, oh, you always partying. This person, oh, yeah. Oh, they blaming you. Oh, you the one that started the drama. You always going out with your friends. You manipulate to get what you want. Rinse, repeat. This person feel like this is what you do. They feel like you like fake flex in order to, I don't know, kiss up to certain people or something like that. They feel like you waste a lot of time. They feel like you got a big ego, and that's why the relationship didn't work. They feel like you are strategic too in the way that you move. But you know what is given? Is this you? Does this resonate with you? Do you feel like this is you? Because this person also looks at you as someone who really has their shit together. They look at you as someone who is either going to be rich or is well off now. And if that's the case, then is it a fake flex? Or is it really a flex? MK said projection. Didn't we talk about this yesterday? Didn't we talk about this yesterday, MK? Oh, they feel like you put them in a love triangle too. Did you? Did you do it? What else they saying about you? They feel like you are in a business, you know. They feel like you know things about them, or like you look into them. They feel like you sneaky. They feel like you sneaky as hell. And they feel like you don't want them to be with nobody else. We're going to see how you actually feel in a minute. He said he's boring. Yeah, they feel like you put them in a love triangle. And that you found a way to... Oof. We're going to see what you actually think, okay? But they feel like you found a way to... It's like you got collateral in some kind of way. You find a way to... You know how to play chess. They feel like you put things in position so that you can attack them or something like that. They feel like you're smart, basically. They feel like they can't really get around you. Like you always got a trick for something. You always got a answer for something. You said you always find out the truth. Is that what it is? They're like, oh man, you know, which means that they're trying, swipe or no fucking swiping. I feel like this person was trying to do something, and because they couldn't get away with it, you're the problem. But we're going to see what's the truth about you. Are you a fake, flex, and cheating ass controlling egomaniac who's also a boss in real life. What's going on? Who are you really? Do you have bad habits like everyone else? Is it the truth? He said just subtract the boss part. That's hilarious. This person, yeah. Didn't I say something about someone could be going through it right now? It's like down bad. Something's haunting this person. And it's easier to not feel it. You know, when we talk about, oh, they don't want to take accountability. Can you imagine having like all these charges stacked against you? Would you want to take accountability in that moment? You know what I mean? I'm not telling you to have compassion, especially if they, you are the victim, okay? But I don't know. I don't want to, I don't really know how to say that. A lot of what comes up in these readings is it's just very human. It's not, a lot of us have been in similar situations. You never know how a person gonna react to things. But this person, when they think about you, it's ecstasy. If I like really just channel like the shit they talk about you is not how they actually feel about you. Okay. I don't think this person actually has anything bad that they would say that they feel about you, like their actual experience with you, because um there's a difference between how things end and your actual experience with the person. I feel like the whatever the overall experience that this person had with you was amazing. They probably don't even know why the hell they cheated on you, girl. Like, why did I mess this up? I don't understand. The color red could be significant too. But anyway, is this you? Is this you? Everything that this person has said about you, there's only a few things that are actually true. This person probably says something like you're boring, you do the same thing every day, but it's exactly why you are in the position that you're in. Where are you going to get without discipline? Not for them. But I feel like that was what was already being said to them by their observation. I don't know. It's like something, how can I say this? Like whatever conclusion this person is coming to about you or came to about you was already so. Or maybe you had already came to this conclusion and you was waiting for them to catch up. But either way, that's the thing, whatever the thing you do all the time, every day, consistently, it's the reason why. It's the reason why. This card says wealth, luck, pride, and accomplishment. When you see people with beautiful bodies and things like that, their schedule is nothing to play with. That schedule is nothing to play with. Okay? Unless they just naturally look like that. People who work for whatever you see that's like, ooh, shiny. Ooh, I want to be like that. Ooh, I want that. It ain't nothing to play with. You got to do it when you don't want to. When I was out, when y'all see me on here skinny with my little six pack and shit, If it was raining outside, I was running 5K. If it was the sun was out outside, I was gonna run 5K. If it was snowing and it wasn't too much ice on the ground, I was running 5K. So whatever shit they gonna talk about you, I mean, I don't know. They hate and let them hate. It's something like that, right? Are you controlling? I just want to see if we can debunk all of these things that this person has said about you. This might be true. This one might be true. But I feel like what this person is reading as control is more decisive. So imagine, because what I'm picturing is like, I don't know, something more urgent than the drive through. Like, we got to answer this right now. And you would be the one that could answer it right now and get it done. And I feel like this person, but I don't feel like you do it in a way that's like nasty or anything like that. I feel like it's very confident, it's very matter of fact, but it's also it's light. It's not heavy, you know? So this person looks at your decisiveness as you forcing to get what you want. How else do you get what you want if you don't put the momentum there though? I don't know. I noticed like when I'm walking through the city, large crowds of people, even today in the grocery store, I was pushing my buggy and there was this man. Actually, I had walked away from my buggy and this man had came up with his buggy behind mine. So I walked back in front of him, got to my buggy, and there was this old lady and maybe like one or two other people who were just kind of stagnant in the aisle. And I could tell that the man behind me was just going to wait there until somebody moved or until somebody noticed that he wanted to move through the crowd. And I just started moving. Shooter gone. Excuse me. And you just put that energy forward. And it's not controlling, but it does get the job done. You know what I mean? Like, I can get through a crowd. This person reads something like that about you as you're an asshole. But I bet that when it was time to get things done, they like this part about you. I think this person, if you do have like an active social life, like this partying thing, if you do have an active social life, I feel like this made this person feel really insecure. Are you a drama starter? She said, well, I'll be that asshole. You're not a drama starter. I don't know where this person got that from. There's a lot of insecurity that somebody deals with. I think what it is literally like you could take it or leave it. I'm hearing SZA say, I only want your love if it's Ali. You know, and this person is like, oh, you was serious? Yes. Yes. And you can leave it there if it's not solid. You can leave it where it's at. The same way you would leave, like if you bring me a plate with fucking uh hair in it. I'm not gonna eat that. That's not what I asked you for. That's not what I wanted. I only want it if I can eat it. I feel like you move the same way. And a lot of people don't move. They're not as a lot of people they talk a lot of shit, but they'll bend and fold if somebody fine as hell. Did y'all see that episode? I don't know if you watched Key and Peele, right? One of the episodes where they both was dressed like a woman. I don't remember I don't remember who is who now. Jordan Peele, right? Okay, then Keegan. He was like playing this woman who was giving her man chance after chance after chance after chance. And it was like the two girls were sitting there at the bar, and she was like, basically, I'm gonna paraphrase it, but basically, if you've never seen that episode, I'm only gonna let him cheat on me 3 times, and then I'm gonna give him 3 strikes after that, and then after that, I'm gonna let his ass go. But I might not let his ass go because I mean, he still gotta come home. But if he bring that bitch in my bed again, then you know what I mean? Like, it was very sad. It was very sad. And the other girlfriend was just sitting there like, okay. But every response was okay. Y'all gotta look that up. Look up Key and Peele. I don't even know how to tell y'all. I think it's okay. If you look up the sketch or this, what is it? The skit that, and just put okay in quotations. I feel like it will come up. Anyway, I butchered that, but I think you get the point. They really kind of expected you to just keep taking them back. Like, why not? And the point of the skit at the end was the guy walked in and he was fine as hell. So this, like, when her friends saw how fine the guy was that she kept letting abuse her, she was like, oh, okay, I see. Like, I see why you. I mean, I guess I see why you let him do all of this to you. So I feel like this is someone who could be used to that. But I mean, that kind of stuff only works if you don't really, to be honest with you, and this is no shade, if you're not really into yourself like that, you know? Sometimes the wang is good, or the is good and all that kind of stuff, but even I had to get to a point where it's like, do I really love myself? Because why am I doing this? Why am I putting up with this with you? Like, do I really? you know? And it's not until you have that conversation with yourself that shit start to change. You know what I mean? It's like, I told y'all the other night, I had that one moment, it was Thanksgiving, and I had that out of body experience, and I'm sitting here looking at the phone. And I'm like, what the hell is I'm doing arguing with this? You know what I mean? So it was just, sometimes you just got to snap out of it. And I feel like you did with this person, or maybe you never snapped into this. I don't think that you're trying to cock block this person. I don't think any of those things. Were you even with this person? I feel like this was like a dating thing. Like, maybe you were just seeing this person. I'm not seeing this was an actual relationship. I got the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Hell, if anything, y'all just fucking, Mm. It really messed this person up if you just went silent on them. Some of y'all can have freckles, but it's in the silence that you like found out what you needed to. Somebody is a straight rebel. Like, they challenge all of your personal beliefs. And yes, you can be happy as hell with somebody. You can have a lot of beautiful moments with somebody that you don't have the same values. You know what I mean? Like, the same way you can have a good time at the club with somebody, but you probably shouldn't be in a relationship with them. This is somebody who's like, hope that you don't fall in love with them. But I feel like this is someone who also falls in love. Like, if the energy's right, they could fall in love pretty easy. I feel like they fell in love with you. But this is somebody who has, like, I don't know, it's something about a party with this person. Maybe they the one that like the party, child. But I'm hearing I like girls, 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 girls. I do like this is somebody who's not shy when it comes to the opposite sex, the same sex, whatever. You different. You different to this person. You done messed this person head up. It's stressing them out. Ten of Wands. I'm not gonna stay here too long, y'all. I think the point is somebody's projecting onto you because it's just given like a situationship that you didn't allow to just linger in your life. And that's kind of how it is with situationships, right? You didn't, that was the point of not being in a relationship, everybody being able to walk away when they wanted to. Wasn't that the point? Something like that. I feel like you took that serious. And they serve you for however long you want to be in that situation, right? And usually situationships, I mean, they're supposed to be mutually beneficial. And maybe at some point it wasn't that way for you. Something feels very matter of fact. And it's like when you want to, when you say, oh, I'm not ready to be in a relationship, or, you don't try to move things, you can't also expect like a level of like devotion. And I feel like that's what happens in a lot of situationships is people, well, I didn't really want the title. I definitely want the benefits, but I didn't want the responsibility. But I didn't think he was just going to leave. Well, I don't work here. I think that's kind of where that went. And had it been the other way around, it probably would have been just as nonchalant on their end towards you. I don't know. That's the energy I'm getting with this reading. Somebody could like the white stuff too. I don't know why I'm getting that. Somebody has done cocaine. There's a lot about partying and a whole bunch of women. Okay. Not dumpster juice. It's giving dumpster juice. They're just spraying it all over you. And who wants dumpster juice? It's gross. It's gross. But the thing is, and some, it's one thing to have a situation shit where it's like, all right, that was cool, you know, we had fun, but y'all, the energy that I don't know if it was it just this way with you? Because all that beautiful energy that showed up earlier, where it's like, damn, are y'all in love with each other? Is this something that they just go around creating with everyone, or was this just no? This person they have this thing, and it could be you. It could be you that I'm talking about. You could be the problem in this reading, but I don't really feel like anybody's a problem. I feel like everything was fair in this situation. Nothing happened because nothing was really happening. You know what I mean? Something didn't have a direction. So like I said, this is somebody they know how to generate happiness. Like it's just fun. And or it could be you. This person, did they meet they match with you? Is that what this is? Were y'all past life soulmates, Nessa? Did you hear about Nessa? Who was that showed me a picture of Nessa? I think that was my niece. Nessa from the Bernie Mac show. Did y'all hear about what Nessa got going on? Anyway, it just shocked me because I'm like, is that Nessa? Anyway, I'm acting like it was my niece. Did you say that? MK saw it. I feel like you saw it. Anyway, I could not believe that. No, not you, Nessa, but I'm talking about it. Just reminded me of Nessa because I grew up with Nessa, honey. Anyway, I feel like this person meant they match with you. And that happened to me before because I can be a bit of, I don't know, it's a happy pill. It's a happy pill kind of thing. And you can generate it at any time that you want. But I've definitely run into other happy pills in life. And boy, it is a party. It's a party until you get your heart broke. But because a happy pill, every pill wears off. And some people know how to generate a lot of, ooh, let's feel good. But so do comedians. So do, musicians and actors and a lot of those people are very depressed. A lot of those people deal with things that it's like, what else am I gonna do but generate happiness? This sucks, or some reality for them sucked, or maybe their childhood was like, what the hell. And yeah, most of the happiest people are very, very, very sad, and or the people that can make you feel the most. I mean, look at Robin Williams, you know. But what a gift it is to bring happiness to other people. So this person, they know how to go around and generate that, and they know how to, make people feel good and feel that. But it may be hard for them to maintain it for themselves. You know, we're not here to bash or anything like that. Because I'm kind of feeling sad right now. I feel like the need to, like, I don't know, maybe pray for this person if you care about them. You don't have to be with somebody or talk to them to care or pray for them. Yeah, if you let this person get close to you, they're gonna take you down. And I do mean in a feel good kind of way. So yeah, ain't nothing wrong with praying for somebody, even if you don't like this. But how this person feels is like it's you or nobody. Even if they put you in a third party, which is so. I can't even say it's backwards because it's so common now. It's like, why are you crashing out and you was cheating on me? What is? Sit down. That's what it's given, but we'll go along with it. We'll go along with it. You know what? What's beautiful though, and I hope that this is happening for this person. Is that you? Okay, good. So it's putting this person. Sometimes we're like, oh, well, why couldn't we stay together? And why didn't this work out? Or why didn't you get your shit together while we were together? It don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. I talked to someone that I used to deal with over a decade ago. And we finally had that conversation where it's like, baby, there was no way I could have been who you needed at that point. I was in my early 20s. I said, I'm not even the same person anymore. In the best ways possible. I'm not the same person anymore. And having that conversation it was beautiful. You know what I mean? It was no love lost. It was all worth it in the end type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like it's better to just show grace. This person could be young. Again, I said something about the 20s. You could be in your 20s. I don't know, child. Somebody young. And it is what it is. There was no way that I could have been the person that he needed at that age. I said, hell, if it had happened now, we would have been right on target. But then, and then I went down the line with all of the things, and none of it is an excuse. Being young is a reason. Okay. Being inexperienced is a reason. Now, I'm not saying that if you go and push somebody down or snatch their chair from up under them, yes, that's wrong. Everybody knows right from wrong. But a lack of experience will make a decision that a person with experience will not. So this is like one of them things too. So grace. This is what grace is about. And the beautiful part of it is they're working now. Because had I gone into that situation at that point, I probably would have fucked it up and end up losing that person anyway. Because there were certain things that I needed to go through in my life because that's what life do. Okay, it shapes you into who you are, and whatever the experience that this person has had with you has kind of activated them, which is good because it was the same thing that activated me. The thing I took a lot of things that I truly needed in that situation from that person that I still carry with me today, and I'm so grateful to have met that person. Um, but I still stand on the fact that I was dumb as hell back then, and there was no way possible. I cannot show up and be the experience that you need. I can't. If it's not there, it's not. You know, this person has to learn that they shouldn't be a deceptive little shit. You would think, oh, well, that's common sense. Not for everybody. When the hell was common sense common? So it's one of those things. They got to go through the mud, and you don't need to be in a relationship with them while they go through it because you have already gone through that shit. For some of y'all, this y'all child, and you can't experience life for your child. You can't experience life for your nieces and nephews, your friend, your spouse. You can't do that. You can't do it for them. Is that it? Hi, Aubrey. Thank you for being here, Aubrey. They're waiting for you, child. They miss you. They love you. They love you. I wish I had just told you that I loved you. I wish I had. I don't know how to commit. I'm not good at it yet. And they probably right. They telling the truth. Like sometimes you gotta take people for where they at. I've loved someone very dearly, but that baby had something going on that was just. I said, baby, I'm not even gonna make you choose. I'll go, cause I can't. I can't. I cannot. Can't. Okay. They tried to replace you, and it didn't go well. Okay, it didn't go well. This person does not have bad intentions. I am not saying that they did you right or that you should just walk back in and say, well, I know you didn't mean it. Even if they didn't mean it, you still have to protect yourself. That's where you are accountable for you. And ain't no point in blaming somebody who really probably don't even fucking know no better. Or even if they are learning better, they ain't to the better yet to where it will not affect you negatively. Like that's what we have to take accountability for ourselves, so that we don't end up looking at your card reading, wondering why me. After a while, you just learn. You just learn to protect yourself. I went out not too long ago and had a ball. And when I had that last drink, I said, ooh, that's it. Time to stop. Time to stop. And I started making my way to my coat and making my way to my things so I can get to my house. Okay? Because I said, ooh, I done drank too much. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's too much. You learn to protect yourself after a while. You did dodge a bullet though. That's your last card. You dodged a bullet, and it's time to let this person go. This is like, you did what you could. I was talking to my friend today, and he said, and I relate to this very much. We both lost our mother at a young age, and he was saying, I'm just so thankful for her because she really set me up for He's like, shoot, I'm in my 40s now, and she set me up from when I lost her 20 more than 20 years ago, and that kind of love, that kind of that thing that you instill in your child, the thing that the stranger instills in you when you down and out and you sitting at the bar and nobody else could have got through to you at that moment, the thing that you instilled in this person probably when they were going through it, or whatever they're going through, it will be with them. They'll remember that. And that's something. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's nothing wrong with finding the silver lining. You might as well, even if this person broke your heart. So at least it's beaten. It's something like that. So, like, take heart. If this is like something that's hurting you, take heart. You know, pray for them. They heard you. If you tried to tell this person, they heard you. They love you. You love them. That's all right. You still need to let each other go because they still need more time to get this right. They still need it. They still need more time to figure life out, and they'll look for what you gave them. It happens all the time. The same way your boyfriend and your girlfriend, they cooked you that nice meal, they learned that from their ex. Thank you, ex, because that shit was good. The things that we learn from different people in our life, we use them, and ain't nothing wrong with that. We all do it. So, is that it? Are we done? They probably done took your swag to somebody else already. They told them, no, you got to use butter. Butter? Where you learn that from? You. That's okay. Don't go back, though. If you go back now, they haven't learned shit yet. You know what I mean? They ain't learned nothing yet. Go let them buy some butter for somebody else. I'm done. To thine own self be true. I don't have no other cards over here, so I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. I hope this helped. Like, share, and subscribe. He said he got all the time he wants on wait. Child, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I love y'all. Have a good night.